Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever wondered about all those free AI tools out there that claim they're just as good as ChatGPT? Well, you're in exactly the right place. Today we're going to cut through all that noise and find out what actually works. Let's get right into it. All right, in today's video, we will be talking about free AI tools like ChatGPT. And we've really dug deep on this one. We've sifted through thousands of user reviews and run our own tests to give you a clear, honest look at the competition. So here's the big question, right? There's so many options popping up, the market is crowded, and honestly, it's pretty confusing. How are you supposed to know which ones are actually worth your time? It can feel a bit overwhelming, but don't worry, we've broken it all down for you. So let's start with the good stuff. After digging through countless comments and reviews, a few key things just kept popping up again and again. The stuff people genuinely love about these free alternatives. So what are people raving about? First, they are truly free. No hidden costs, no sneaky free trials that ask for your credit card. That is a huge win. Second, and this is a total game changer, they have live, real-time access to the internet. And third, they often plug right into the software you're already using every day, like your email or documents, which makes them incredibly handy. And that internet access point, it is a massive deal. A reviewer over on G2 summed it up perfectly. Gemini has access to the internet. You can ask for the latest information. This gives it a huge advantage over the free version of ChatGPT, which has that knowledge cutoff, basically leaving it stuck in the past. Beyond those big three, users also appreciate a couple of other things. Some of these tools have less aggressive safety filters, which a lot of people feel gives them more creative freedom. And for the power users out there, some platforms let you switch between different AI models, giving you a ton of control, all in one spot. Of course, it's not all perfect. Free often comes with a few headaches, right? So let's flip the coin and take a look at the other side. What are the things users complain about the most? Yeah, the biggest pain points are pretty consistent no matter which tool you're talking about. Because these things are free and popular, their servers get overloaded and just crash a lot. Users also report that the quality can be a total roller coaster, amazing one day, then struggling with basic stuff the next. And those so-called unlimited plans, well, they often have hidden caps that cut you off right when you're getting into a groove. Super frustrating. And if you've used any of these free tools, I'm willing to bet you've seen this exact message more times than you can count. It's the classic sign that a free service is just overwhelmed, and it's a constant frustration, especially for users of tools like DeepSeek. And the list of frustrations doesn't stop there. A lot of free AIs have a terrible short-term memory. They'll completely forget what you were talking about. This makes them almost useless for longer, more complex projects. Plus, some tools have these strange restrictions on certain topics, or they might not even be available in your country, which can be a real roadblock. So now that we know the good and the bad, let's put the most popular free tools in a head-to-head comparison. We'll see where each one really shines and where it falls short. Okay, let's break this down. First up, Google Gemini. It's fantastic for quick research, mainly because of its live web access and how well it works with Google Apps. Its main weakness? The responses can sometimes feel a bit robotic, not super creative. Next, DeepSeek. Now, when it's actually working, it's an absolute powerhouse for coding and complex logic. But its servers are, well, they're notoriously unreliable. And finally, there's the free version of Claude. This one is a writer's dream. It has a very natural, human-like style. The trade-off is that it has no web access and it will limit how long your conversations can be. So, what's the bottom line here? After weighing all the user feedback in our own tests, we have a pretty clear recommendation, plus some practical tips to help you navigate this whole space. And the winner for the best free overall tool is Google Gemini. Now look, it may not be the most creative or the absolute smartest on every single task, but it is by far the most reliable and consistent of the bunch. It just works when you need it to, and believe me, that counts for a lot. To make the most of these tools, here are 4 quick tips. First, try using them during off-peak hours to avoid those server crashes. Second, always have a couple of backups ready to go. Third, and this is crucial, match the tool to the task. Use Gemini for research, use Claude for writing. Makes sense, right? And finally, do not trust their memory. Save your important work yourself. So the final choice really comes down to this. If you need reliable, web-connected research that just works, go with Google Gemini. But if your main goal is high-quality, natural-sounding writing, Claude is your best bet. Ultimately, the best free tool isn't one tool at all. It's using the right tool for the job. Thanks for joining us on Best AI Apps Review channel. Until next time, keep exploring the future with AI.